Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a while. I'm back. I've got some new music to give you guys to listen to, and it's from none other than Deante Hitchcock. Well, it's not per se new music, but it is. It's from his album Better, but this time it's a deluxe edition. So he dropped 10 new songs in that album, and we're gonna listen to them basically. There's 2 discs, so also try and just listen to it if you feel like it. If you enjoyed the original Better, and I honestly feel that album for me is my personal favorites of this year. It's definitely in my top 5 this year. I would recommend you listen to that. Definitely high recommendation. How TF, I Got Money Now, I Remember, Circles, all amazing songs. Please listen to that album. You won't regret it. But anyways, let's get to the new music. His new songs, the 10 new songs, we're gonna just react to it, and I hope it's great. I hope it's just like his previous work. The problem is the songs are in 2 different discs, so they're not gonna be per se in order. So I'll just go through the new songs and let you hear them, if that's fine with you guys. But anyways, let's listen to the first song called Demons.
Like, wow, could have been worse. Could have been locked up, really could have been in that dirt. Could have been in the Maybach, but I could have easily been in that hearse. That spitting this verse on my debut album, so I give a twisted those I killed for him. I started out from the bottom, made it to the top. My nigga, we still going. Praise God, hallelujah. Karma sweet spread love, but I'm kinda used to not getting love back. But who's to say if I would've got it?
Yo, Demons is fire, and it's the first song in the 2-disc album. At the ending it's Angel, so this is just amazing. Maybe this was his dark time and he just decided it should be his rise, and he's just telling people how he's not going to stop what he's doing and he's gonna make it to the top. So this was just amazing. Yo, Demons was great. Now let's get to the next song. So the next song is called Kenny G.
Shit, yeah, you know that's a game like we in Deluxe. This is like one young technician, this shit with no pad like I'm playing rubber. You can move on, you know, it's a thing. I can catch, I can kill, I can bleed.
Kenny G, I really enjoyed that. I loved the melodic tone. It gave me a sense of energy. It gave me hype. It gave me excitement. Deante complimented this with his vocals. I really enjoyed that. So now we're gonna get to the third song titled My.
I got your attention, listen, ever since I could remember the cards was against me, but you got a plan for me, like keep shit a motherfucking century. I see this God, my shit on Jesus, you know how I go. These niggas be hating because they be broke, but they really be broke out because they be hating. My time is a waste and these niggas I just thought for the motherfucking time. My ex, everything I want but never ever had is extension. Is extension. Please, ho, Martin Luther King, Martin Luther King. I had a dream, ho. Say I had a dream, I had a dream. Fuck you, me, ho.
I loved that. The energy, yo, like it was so crazy. For some reason, every time he was screaming the my, I was thinking he's Kendrick for some reason. I needed this in the night. I just needed to be hyped up and energetic, and that's what I got. Let's get to the next song. Next song's titled Plug Me In.
You only call me whenever you want, you see that we both in city. You only call me whenever you want, let's keep it 150. I don't wanna show up, ain't no love there. Okay, I don't want no face talk, I'm not the blue. Cause you know your boy wouldn't like it. I don't want no face talk, I'm not the blue. Cause you know your boy wouldn't like it if you was.
Plug Me In. It's a great song, From what I'm hearing, this sounds like it's a dysfunctional situationship that's going on over here, because clearly this lady is using Deante for emotional reasons, for her own personal gain, and Deante wants to leave, and he is leaving, but he goes back eventually. But he still realizes what's going on here is bad and the situation's awful. So what he's trying to do is do methods to ignore her and just let her go. And he knows that she has a person, but this lady doesn't care. She wants to be with Deante. And Deante says he's not gonna waste his time giving his energy to this lady because she's just a sponge. She's basically an emotional sponge. You know, in reality, it does happen. You know, I think for her, it's not because she wants that to happen. She subconsciously really just doesn't want to be left alone. She wants to feel loved or cared. And, you know, that's terrible. You know, she hasn't dealt with herself or found love with herself and realized that she doesn't need people to be content. She might have some sense of anxiety, I'm not sure, but she wants to be with people so she can feel good, which I feel is mega toxic. You know, if you can't at least enjoy your own company or realize that you have yourself or you can thrive off yourself, you're gonna be bad for people, and people are gonna realize eventually you're just an emotional sponge to them and you're only using them just so you could feel great, but you don't want others to feel great. You would hurt others just so you could feel content in a sense. And that's super bad. Why are you going to people? You feel me? Like, you shouldn't be dependent on people. Don't always feel the need to be with people. It's super fucked up. Just enjoy yourself, you know. That's what I've been on. Like, I always get weirded out when people come to me and say they need me constantly. I'm just like, dude, why? Like, don't you have anything else to do? Can't you just deal with yourself? Things like that. I'm not trying to sound like a douche or anything, but love yourself first before you give your energy to other people, because it's definitely gonna hurt them in the long run or drain them in the long run. So that's what I got from this song, you know. That's my personal perspective. Tell me how you feel about this. It's a really nice song though. Now let's get to the next song. The next song is titled Text Me, featuring Ro James.
Work so that I can make sure that you get off again. You know that pussy 10 out of 10, and you know how I get when I get out that head. I know you tired. Text me when you get bored.
I'm not sure if this is just the continuation of Plug Me, but from what I'm getting here is Deante is reassuring this girl that she's gonna get the best time of her life. He's telling her all the things he's gonna do to her, how she's just gonna enjoy her own moment with him, and her body's gonna get some form of excitement, you know. He's going to treat her right. If you're gonna have the best time of your life, I'm the guy of your dreams. Everything that happens right now, it's gonna be magical type of situation. I don't know if he's maybe going for someone else or is talking to that lady, but you know, that's the case, you know. Maybe he just wants to be a buddy. The next song's titled How Does It Feel, featuring Kenny Mason. Let's get it. It's gonna be a banger.
Fucking pistol out there, what you gonna do about it? Is you sure you really trying to shoot it out with Dylan with nothing to lose? I doubt it. I'ma push it a book if he moving rowdy. If I come for the comers, we'll move it.
How does it feel? I really enjoyed that. You could just hear from the rise of the song with just those small pop sounds. It was about to be a banger. So I really enjoyed that, definitely. But for me, all in all, the song really went to Kenny Mason. I thought he was about to... But for me, honestly, this song really went to Kenny Mason. He sounded like some edgelord version of JID. I really enjoyed that. Yo, this song was great. Next song's titled Weighing Me Down, featuring Reason. My only problem is people are sleeping on Reason, and he's actually a great artist. I just wish people could respect him more instead of underplaying him and saying he's whack, because he's definitely not whack in my perspective. He's been great, and his album that came out a while ago was also great, so hey, respect the mans. But let's get to the next song.
Feel like the odds is against some niggas get even tough shit, they get at you like Mitch. Split that way and I insist. Forever I can, it get worse when you scared of this shit, we can handle it. I see the light that the bitch is candle lit. Hard to breathe when you live in the head. No cell, no. Them coming up like my choices was buried in jail. Whoa. Niggas are strapped up with the sticky like Velcro. Whoa. Can't never drop this shit like when we waited for Carter. 5
Da babarera dog, yo, da babu abafeti, yo, this was just crazy. Yo, they had a lot to say. I need to process this, bro. Like this, this is probably the hardest song I heard in the whole entire album, even with the original. Like this was hard. This is the strongest recommend in the whole entire album. Honestly, this was great. This was great, definitely. This was great. Next song's titled Deja Vu, featuring Wapdad 4000. Ah, wow, he kept this for the Deluxe. Okay, he knew what he was doing with the Deluxe.
I only hit you whenever I miss you, but we know I'm never gonna say it.
That's your motherfucking issue.
Yeah, I get it. Whenever we have sex with shit, how I deal with the levels, it felt like the drugs can help. I couldn't cry if I wanted to, I'm paralyzed, but baby, I know what I felt if I don't really know nothing else.
Hey, yo, like, you know, some people take breakups in different ways, but the scariest type of breakup, honestly, for me, I would say is when you do so many things just to avoid thinking of the person, and you always go back to thinking about that person. You even just take anything, any form of substance, or just do any form of act just to get away from that person mentally, but they come back to you just thinking about them, or just telling yourself that was the greatest lover. Like that is super scary. I fear going through that. I fear for people to go like, yo, I'm scared for people that go through it. I don't wish that on anybody. Yo, I just wish people could just automatically just fall out of love, you know. That's one thing I wish for people, like have the ability to instantly fall out of that person. Like do whatever you gotta do, just fall out of that person, man. Like it's better. But if they come back into your mind, you know, and make them stay inside you rent free, hey, that's super painful. I've seen people go through that. It ain't nice, dude. Like
Not forces out of dark, but they was too clever. Can't be focused on who better. My own past trying to do me in. We lost the house that I grew up in, but that pussy feeling like home.
dude, that must be hella scary though. Like you in a relationship with someone, making love and everything, and in the middle of making love you think of your ex or the person who gave you the best love of your life. You print your face on this lady or this guy, telling yourself, nah, this is my lover, this is the person that I'm in love with, not this person in front of me. It's like you just put a paper bag on them. You're just like, yo, trying to replace them, and you're just telling yourself they gotta be like him or her. Yeah, that's freaking scary and painful for the person that doesn't know, that's just in the relationship not knowing. They just, you know, they just an emotional exit for the other person, you know. This is bad, man. Like, yo, you know, it's tricky, man. Like that's super tricky. Like that kind of love is scary, man. That kind of addiction is scary. It's honestly scary. As I say again, I don't wish that on anybody. Bophelo re tla re, sometimes bophelo re tlo shapa ka thada, re tlo dira jwang. We move, man, we move. Next song's titled Reflections.
Reflecting in a bottle instead of facing the mirror. When my nigga Dex died, that's really what made it clear I ain't shit. Maybe I'm paranoid, maybe I sin in my past life and I'm paying for it. Maybe I'm holding you back for something much better for you. Or maybe I found a chance to be safe and I settle for it. Wish me I'm a beat, I've been searching for answers.
Reflections, that was super fast, but yo, it's crazy though. I really enjoyed that. He had this freestyle session. He just moved with it. He was just telling himself, you know what, fuck it. I'm about to tell the people what I think about myself, or what do I think about myself in future, or what I'm gonna do, or what's my path. And I really enjoyed that, honestly speaking. The instrumentals, they were just alright for me. It just gave like a highway speed type of vibe, that type of energy. So that's what I got from it. He was just going fast, having a flashback, and just asking himself, what the hell's going on? Maybe this is the person I'm meant to be. Maybe this is the person I'm going to be. Maybe this is the person I was. Why was I this person? Why will I be this person? What will I do as this person? You know, a whole lot of things were going on, and he was just reflecting upon himself. And I really enjoyed that. It was short, sweet, he got to the point. He made us realize, okay, fuck it. He wants to know who he is. He's growing to be whatever he's going to be. And he's learning from what he's done, and he's learning from what he's doing right now. That's great. The last song is titled Prelude, featuring Jail Speaks. I think I just botched that, but let's get to it. Basically, Prelude is just an interlude to the next song titled Angels, but I would definitely recommend listening to Prelude. It hits. It definitely hits. You know, it gives chills. You know, I really enjoyed that, definitely. My final verdict of the deluxe version of Better. I really love that. You know, you could hear that some songs were just chopped off of the album, made for reasons unknown. But I really did enjoy it. This was just super wholesome. You know, it adds to what I really personally felt is one of my favorite albums this year. And this just gave me that vibe to continue listening to the album. You know, gave me more. And actually, honestly, it gave me more incentive to listen to the album again. Because when I heard this album originally, it took me around about a good month to just stop. And it came out the same time as R.A. the Rugged Man's album, and I listened to Deante more. That was how great the album was. Eventually, it's gonna be on my list of my favorite albums this year. Probably have to make a list soon because I've been saying I'm going to make one, and it hasn't been to the YouTube channel, so I have to make one. I'm going to make one, trust me on that. It's just I need more time to process, and it's not December yet. So when it's December, I will definitely know what are my final verdicts of my favorite albums this year. But definitely this is up there. How much would I rate the deluxe edition of the songs? Honestly, same as how much I thought of Better itself. Just an 8.5 out of 10. That's just my first listen though. I'll give my honest opinion about it later, but right now it's definitely an 8.5 out of 10. Better, the deluxe edition. Tell me how you feel about it. Do you like the new songs added? Do you feel like they add more value to Better than it already was? Do you like it? Do you actually like Better? How would you rate it? Tell me by the comment section down below. Please like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. Thank you for your time, guys. I'll always enjoy your honest opinions about these things. It makes me grow, and I just need to know people's opinions about these things because I want to get better within time. I'm not just gonna try and stick to one genre of rap. I want to also go through different genres like R&B, pop, and etc. But I need to understand or know how to tackle these things. So your honest opinions would honestly make me grow as a person, and also recommendations would actually make me grow, and it gives me more content. I appreciate your time always, you know this, and thank you for that. I love you guys. Enjoy your night. Peace.